BMW of Mountain View, Genius team here. We're going to show you today about the assisted driving features available in the assisted driving professional package, available in most BMW models, and this one in particular is the M8 Competition Gran Coupe. It's going to operate very similar across the range. So the assisted driving professional package allows you to have basically assisted driving, so the car will steer, keep the car in the center lane and brake for you, especially in the stop and go traffic, although these days not much stop and go traffic on the road. It can be very helpful in the city, so I'm going to try and go ahead and demonstrate that for you today on some city streets here in Mountain View. Alright, in order to activate this thing, this button in the middle, lower portion of the steering wheel on the left hand side basically operates either cruise control, turning that on, the active cruise control and the assisted driving programs. Change that by hitting the mode button. That one sets distance control, active cruise control, and then once more assisted driving features. So you can set the speed limit, or excuse me, the speed of the car just like with cruise control. So we go ahead and get this going here. Go down Grant Road here. So I'm not going to get it going yet here, as we're just starting out. Speed limit currently right now is 45. You can use that, hit that set button here. You should be able to see it in the instrument panel as well as the heads-up display. Right now the system is gray, meaning it's not ready to be going yet, but will be shortly. So anytime you want to change the speed in the assisted driving mode, you can press the set mode as the car reads the speed limit signs, or you can go up and down to the speed here if you're cruising on say like I-5 or I-280. You can go above or below the speed limit using that toggle switch here, just like you would in regular cruise control. Distance control buttons are here. This may vary based upon the model, so it's closer and further away between 1 and 4 car lengths. So I'm going to engage this once we get going here. Set the speed to the speed limit by pressing that set button as soon as we're active. Alright, and we're shutting off now. The car can't see any lanes here yet because they're not marked as we're going across the intersection here. As soon as it does, it will. Alright, now set the following distance. Alright, so we're coming up on a stoplight here. Notice the car is braking by itself. And it will come to a complete stop behind the car. So obviously if there wasn't a car in front of me, you'd have to operate the brake yourself, simply because there's nothing for it to monitor. It's not going to read the stoplights for you. You'd actually, once you get a green light here, if there's no car in front of me, I'd have to press the gas pedal to start the car going. It will reach up to that speed of 35 miles an hour that I just set. So it will also periodically ask you to get your hands on the steering wheel as well. First one is going to be yellow, so everything will turn yellow, and then if you go let it go again, it'll turn red. Try to make sure that you pay attention, get your hands back on the wheel. If you don't, the system will disengage. Gas pedal there. Now it's asking me to put the hands back on. The system is still gray. Now we're green. Following behind this, I have 4. Hands free right now. The car is going to start braking here as the cars in front of me brake. Maintain that following distance. Going again here. So I set the speed to 35, it'll gradually reach 35 miles an hour. And keep me in this lane here. Now it's asking me to engage again. And we're coming up to a curve here. Now sometimes you will have to pay attention because the car is not perfect in determining where that curve is going to take you. Now I'm braking again, I got a red light. And I'm coming to a complete stop. Hopefully I can demonstrate a lane change here. The car is taking off by itself this time. I set the following distance to 1 car length. Now it's asking me to get my hands back on the steering wheel. You will notice that It is a little bit slow to get up to speed. That's why people keep cutting in front of me. All right, coming up to another stoplight here. All right, car in front of me is beginning to brake slightly. Now I'm gauging the brake again. Just gotta make sure I don't follow this guy off to the right here. All right, car is starting up by itself again. Car in front of me is now turned. I'm a little bit slow, again, getting up to 35 miles an hour. But it is working really well here. So I got a little bit more of a curve. I did have to engage with my hands. Alright, so I got the speed set up again here. I will have to go a little faster than this UPS truck, so I can actually get out of here. There we go. I got it to work. So I didn't really have to steer there. The assistant actually worked this time. And now it looks like I have like 47,000 UPS trucks around me. So again, that lane change did work. So you have to just towards that resistance point, so not past it where the blinker is completely on. Just to that point, so it activates that. You'll see the little animation in the heads-up display as well as in the instrument panel in front of you. So pretty cool feature. I'll do that. Make sure I'm paying attention here as well. All right. So following this UPS truck, one of the many around me right now. So pretty safe here. Yeah, so it looks like it's not about 20 seconds. It looks like it's maybe about 10 seconds in these conditions here, where it's asked me to put my hands back on the steering wheel, just to make sure you're there. For the most part, the car's doing a pretty good job here. Slight curve in the road again, but it's run that one pretty well. So I guess maybe more of a sharper turn. The car can't see in front of it's too far in front, so it will ask you to take the wheel again. So just make sure you're paying attention on those curves here. The car's not 100% perfect. Just be prepared.